Today we'll be discussing a subject that has been boggling the minds of a lot of people, including scientists, and that is, where does God come from? Hello friend, my name is Roger. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time here, it's a pleasure. Please consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on our regular uploads. So guys, where does God come from? Actually, it's something that has been boggling not only my mind, I believe a lot of you too, a lot of good people of God. So it's freestyle. I'm not so used to talking to the camera, and it's actually something that I'm beginning. I hope we are going to grow in it together. Okay, so bear with me if I thought I don't fit into the narrative of those who actually speak well on the camera. I just believe that we have to take a step to start to create an impact in the world, and I believe together that is exactly what we are going to do. Where does God come from is a question that has been boggling all of our minds, right? I mean, we know that we were born. When we first of all came into consciousness, we realized we had brothers, we had sisters, we had parents, but we would know that our parents were born by their parents, and definitely it goes so on and so forth, like their parents also give birth to their parents. But at some point in time, we will come to where the parents, the first parents, were created, and that is, we know God made them. But we can take it further. Who made God? Where did he come from? Was he created? Well, most people go by the question, who created God? Because we have always known that you make things happen by creating them into existence. But you see, the very question that who created God insinuates that he had a creator. And that in itself destroys the very answer we want to find, because we know that we are going to ask, okay, who created the creator? Who created the creator of the creator? And that is never going to have an end. The Bible tells us, as we know, that God is eternal. God is eternal. And eternity is actually a duration that has no beginning and no end. So where are we going to find God in all of that? I actually like what the man of God, S.M. Lockridge, actually said. He said, God came from nowhere because there was nowhere for him to come from. You see, he actually stood on nothing and took some things when they were not existing and hung it in places that did not exist and then commanded them to stand. So we can't actually predict or know where he came from. He's eternal. I also enjoyed another quote from Socrates. I may not really quote it exactly as he said, but he believed that it is preferable to believe in God, and if you die, like, this is just common sense, if you die and you realize that he doesn't exist, then there's nothing wrong, right? Like, you have nothing to lose. But imagine otherwise, meaning you don't believe in God's existence, you don't believe that he's an eternal being, you don't believe he has a power over you, and then you die and realize this person, this God that you rejected, actually has all the powers, and he can annihilate you, he can punish you, he can do everything with you, and you're powerless before him. So it is better you believe, and then if you realize that he doesn't exist, okay, no problem, you have nothing to lose. Please like this video, share this video, and comment on the video. Oh, subscribe to the channel.